really wanted to see Gloria because I've seen her on Instagram stories.
Wow.
Okay, I have like an hour to pack all this.
Hi. Bye my dental school. Leaving. Like a crazy person. I will miss you all. Bye bye. Bye. Oh, I'm so sad.
John is hungry. Bye, John. Hello. Cheers.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's been a year already since I moved to LA and came back to New York, New Jersey area. So I tried to film why I moved back like 4 times and I didn't like any of the videos I filmed. So this is gonna be my 5th time filming. Before we get into that, I think I want to reiterate why I moved from my New York City life to LA life. So to recap, I was in New York City for my residency at Columbia and I was living the life. I was always going out having fun. There were always exciting things to do. I made a lot of new friends and reconnected with old friends. It was all fun and games until graduation from my residency took place. Guys, the sun is setting and I haven't even gone to why I moved back. This is driving me crazy. Okay, there. Gloria, you can do this. You're gonna have to get this done. You can't keep filming the same stuff 5 times. For me to start work as a dentist, I didn't feel ready right after residency. And I'm pretty sure any dentist watching this video will understand that it still doesn't prepare you for the real life work. And I think I was just really afraid of failing, letting patients down, letting my team down, letting myself down, that maybe I wasn't as fast or I wasn't as knowledgeable or I wasn't as skilled. And I think I panicked in some ways. I felt like I was distracted from dealing with my problems. My problems was God was calling me to dentistry and I felt like I had all the time and opportunity for me to study more and be more prepared. I didn't do my due diligence preparing when it came to real life work. And I beat myself up for it so much. I think starting May, imposter syndrome came back. I was just really anxious all the time. And I felt eventually the life that I was pretending to live, which was life is good, I'm gonna have fun, it's all gonna work out, just didn't work out for me anymore. I had to focus and I had to break away from my social patterns in New York City where I was constantly going out or doing new things and I wasn't home, I wasn't at church, I wasn't at the place I needed to be. So the reason to leave New York City was definite. And at the time, California offered something very different from my current life in New York City. And I did my best effort to get out of the city life in LA because there's downtown LA. And I moved to somewhere that was very suburban and I had basically no friends there. And it was great for what I needed to accomplish, which was be alone, be still with God and focus. I think that was a good decision on my end because if I was going to fail, I didn't want anyone to know that I was gonna fail, whatever that means. The apartment hunting and everything, part of me wonders if that was truly my decision to live in that specific neighborhood. At the same time, I trust that God was still with me. So here I was in LA. I can tell you now where I was. I was in Glendale. Glendale now is not close to my church, which was in Irvine or where they were hiring. But I found the apartment first, or the house first, and then I was looking at all the job searches. I was driving an hour each way to work. And the work itself was very humbling. I frankly think that experience would have been the same whether or not I was in California or in New York. I think I still would have beaten myself up every time or have that ugly cry during my drive back from work. And at the same time, I was very alone, and for what it was, it helped me really concentrate. And I would describe my first year in LA as getting used to being uncomfortable and making a lot of mistakes. And as someone that's a perfectionist, maybe I'm a lazy perfectionist, but I'm still a perfectionist and I did not want to fail. I wanted every filling to be perfect. I wanted everything to be the way that I imagined from like, you know, my pros, like lectures of what a crown prep should look like, to that 1 millimeter distance from the tip of the root on the root canal. I think I beat myself up for everything. And when I came to LA, I was pretty defeated. I don't know how to say it without sounding like I'm bashing on something, but I'm just gonna try because the sun is really setting and I gotta go. I felt like my residency wasn't busy enough for the volume in real life work. Frankly, if I just went straight from dental school to real life work, it would have been harder for sure. By the time that I got to work, I was oblivious. I had horrible associate jobs in LA. I had bosses that were never there. I was the only doctor there. There was zero support. I was not offered a daily guarantee after like first month, and there were times I was working and writing paper charts from 9 to 6 p.m. and I probably took home like 200 a day. And that was a reality for me, and I didn't know back then to leave that because I thought I wasn't good enough for any other jobs out there and I should just go through this rite of passage of maybe being underpaid and just getting the experience. And I lived like that for a whole year, and whatever I have earned, it either went towards my rent and my living expenses or a lot of CEs. And this is my piece of advice to anybody watching this video, that if you are someone that is in dire need of upgrading your dental skills and you want to take all these CEs, just take the CEs that you know you're gonna apply right away at work. Don't do some crazy course where you know you're not gonna do it. Like, you're not gonna do full mouth rehabs right now. I think my expectation of myself was insanely high as usual, and I found myself failing all the time. But the biggest issue was actually the driving distance to anything. I was not used to the California lifestyle where you drive to one place and you stay there for 2, 3, 5 hours. I'm used to stopping at like a restaurant A and then go to this like coffee shop in B and then go to this like jazz bar at like location C. Like, I was used to going to all these different places. But in LA, you really had to stick with like 1 or 2, and they were all far apart. The city person in me was not used to not being able to get to anywhere by walking. I had to drive my car, and the gas was insanely expensive. But in the end, I think what was really the saving point was God was really with me during this process. From being absolutely defeated about dentistry, I have met incredible dentist mentors who are also Christian, who have really encouraged me to keep trying, keep going, that this is gonna all pass. I had people that really didn't just encourage me with words, but they really took me in and taught me a lot of things, fed me a lot of dinners, showed me around, and really encouraged me in different ways what it is like to be a Christian as a dentist. And I think that was the biggest takeaway in my time in California. And I will share a little bit of what took place in LA and the things that I saw, and I think it really kind of challenged my idea that I had to be the highest producer. I had to have this amount of income. I had to have everything ready for me to actually delve into mission, but that this is a lifestyle choice and this is something that I can do right now, every day. And there were very different forms of dental missions. You don't have to go overseas. You can go to your state even. I went on 3 different dental mission trips that are Christian. I went on a few volunteer opportunities, and there were all different ways to serve. If you're not able to go, you can also support these organizations so somebody else can go in your place for you. I was blown away by that. I wish that I had more of that kind of opportunities on the East Coast. And that kind of got me thinking too. I knew eventually I will want to come back to New Jersey because I really do like the environment here. But I didn't think it would be this soon, of course. And that reason is kind of personal. At the same time, I have 0 regrets about moving back. Past year, again, on the East Coast, is not always sunshine and rainbows here either. I have learned my own ways and things. I am definitely getting more comfortable doing dentistry. I am more comfortable just making mistakes and not beating myself for it. I think that's pretty much it. I honestly moved back so that my eventual long-term plan was to be here. My lifestyle in California, especially with this whole drive, wasn't working for me. And more importantly, I felt like because of that extreme shift from busy social butterfly life in New York City to a loner who was by herself on weekends, and it hasn't been the same. I don't go into the city as often. It takes a while for me to commit to a weekend plan in the city. I love it. I love being able to focus on dentistry, which is where God is calling me right now. And to be closer to church, like it's such a blessing that now I don't have to drive an hour and a half each way to my church in Irvine. And I was really inspired by a lot of people in California. And I want to be able to be that person to somebody else on the East Coast. When I first started my Instagram, my hope was if I can help one person change his or her mind about being so guilty about changing their careers to dentistry or something like dentistry, I think that would be awesome. I think I was sharing my testimony back then about why I changed to dentistry and how it was such like a tough time, but I never felt more sure than ever. That was 2016, it's 2024, it's been 8 years. Now my new vision for my social media channel is hopefully to encourage other like-minded young professionals to live missionally as Christians, and to encourage anyone in dentistry or healthcare to not lose heart as to why you started this profession to begin with and live more purposefully. I think that's the most important thing, to know why you are living every day and why you're showing up to work every day. So yeah, that was my deep talk, and it is dusk and I don't even know how I'm gonna edit this clip because now I'm so orange. I really hope I don't have to do this again. No, I'm not filming this again. Anyways, so yeah, hope you enjoy my little short clip, and I'll see you next time because there's a lot more to come. Okay, thank you so much for still subscribing to this channel, and if you're new, please subscribe. And yeah, I also dropped my doctor name because I want to talk more about like my personal stuff than my job stuff, because I can only talk about teeth all day long. Thank you. Bye.
Whether they detract or keep you talking about here. And final note, this is
Good morning. Today is day 2. I'm gonna go straight to the workshop because it's already 10:30. Yeah, this place is kind of far from where I live, but it's worth it. I enjoy the drive. So anyways, it's a beautiful October morning.
Oh, wow.
And then he's helped us train other people. In the refugee camp in South Sudan, the guy I trained in Uganda.
Hello, hi. You guys are from where? UVA. Wow. Came from Virginia to attend this conference. Yes, 2 pre-dental students. I'm rooting for you. The end. Hey, wave, wave. Nice to meet you. Woo. I'll see you at UCLA.
Yeah. Oh, it's so crazy. Oh my goodness.
Happy birthday. Yay. Here are some pamphlets that I got from the exhibit and books I purchased. It was a very meaningful conference where I just learned so many different ways you can serve God through medical and dental missions. But even if it's not medical or dental, there's so many different ways to be involved. And overall, I came back feeling really, really, really encouraged. So yeah, I highly recommend this conference. I think it's being held once every 2 years. And yeah, powerful stuff. Good morning. So I am driving 3 hours up north towards the area in between LA and San Francisco. I'm excited to shadow and work with a dentist who wants to mentor me today. So I've been up since 4 a.m. because I was so excited, and I left around 6, and the first patient's at 9:30. So I am stoked. I'm almost there. I feel like this is the first step in the right direction. So I'm really grateful. Kinda nervous. Wow. Got my notebook.
Now you're going to get the burr block set up, and that's what you're doing right now. You got the 330 for depth.
This is what we're going to be doing today, 29 DO inlay. And Dr. Felix actually mounted, real teeth provided.
Wind that up, melt the gold with a torch, and spin it, and it shoots into the mold.
Wow. We're doing this today.
Yes.
Crazy.
Okay, before we start waxing up a gold inlay, we have to practice. This is This is an airsoft gun. Airsoft. Shoots little BBs. It is an exact replica of my 1911 45. Do it again. You did it again. You're in the A zone.
LOL. Well, good to know. I can shoot a gun.
Now we're going to seal up the margins. Called the A contact. This one right here is called the B. This is called the C. For stability, you have to have a B plus 1. So
What's
you could
plus
have
1?
You could have a B plus a C, a B plus an A. Damn it.
Wow.
Chili bear, the burrito. I use the 330 burr to make it.
Can you not?
Today, while we're waiting for the plaster to set, let's shoot a bow and arrow. So,
How hard do you pull this out? It is heavy.
Today I might feel little not ready, but every day through the mistakes I make, if I learn to enjoy this process and really embrace that I can only get better by making mistakes, before I even know it, I'm gonna get there. Overachievers are afraid to make mistakes, and it causes anxiety, it causes fear. If I care a little less about what people think of me and what I think of myself and just face it head on, I think I'm gonna get there. It's kind of fun. I can't really say that.
Right in the same spot. There you go. Keep whatever you're doing, do it again. There you go. Except for that bubble, we just clear off the. It's in the providence of God. God's the one that runs it all. So it was sliding, now it's not sliding so much. This bicuspid here.
Merry Christmas, Dr. Felix. The home of great guac. The best guac ever. Wow.
I'm gonna have to order her a guacamole crock charm.
Yes. Subscribe. The end.
Still cold for you, huh?
A little bit.
Dance, or in the school dance, what I know. Well, you teach them to dance like that.
아, 좋다.
I'm about to put on lots of PP.
See, then we have the Bible verse.
I
You will
love
be
that.
blessed when you come in and blessed when you go out.
Amen.
We don't actively help patients to believe in Christ, but you could see this is our big cross.
Aww.
This is Mountain Ruby Cross in Riverside County. And this is our board.
Wow.
And then, you know, it's a licensed clinic. Computer coming in, morning. Coming in. This is a panoramic X-ray, and here's three operatories. Okay, first, second, and third. And we have a working microscope for root canals here.
Wow.
And this is lab. Lab machine.
Oh, wait, this is
is
so
another
awesome.
microscope.
Yeah, wow.
And this is where they do trimming. Because we don't have a lot of space. You can see the trimmer there. Sterile center.
Wow.
And refrigerator for the medication, right? And this is mail for the crowns and the software.
I can't believe you mill it here. That's amazing.
Oh, not a lot of people are doing it, but yeah, we do.
Wow.
You're famous, Dr. Kim.
Hi, Dr. So. Good morning. So can you tell us a little bit about your patient population at this clinic?
Yeah, we help low income, under insured low income veterans and seniors in Riverside County. And we also help young adults, but mainly we're focused on seniors and veterans in this county, Riverside County, California.
Can you tell me more about what kind of dental services are offered in this clinic?
We offer everything except for implants and braces.
Wow.
So when patient first coming in, we do comprehensive oral examination and we do treatment planning. So we start from the cleaning until the last treatment is done, and the patients come back to here for routine oral cleaning and checkups and like that. All our supply are the best supply. Equipment and the instrument, everything is top notch. So we do root canal through the microscope. So that's how you get the root canal treatments by specialists in the building office. Yes.
So awesome. Dr. So also teaches at UCLA.
Thank you.
He is just an inspiration to many. They're looking for dentists, so if you want to be involved, you should contact him.
We're asking 4 hours every month or every other month or every 3 months regularly volunteer at this clinic. The reason why we're asking to be regular provider or volunteer dentist is because this is a dental home concept for our patients. So the patients come back to see the same doctor they saw first time. Is this possible?
Continuity of care is very important.
Right.
Out of her shell as as director of crafts. You can see the 2 pediatric dentists killing it.
At least for now. And you've heard the saying that we may be missionaries at where we are.
If you think dental school is over, it's not. Hello everyone, I'm at a lovely dental office with my friend here. Can you wave? Dr. Paul Yang, hello. To practice more root canals with my lovely patient here named Glenn. He's got 4 teeth that I'm going to be doing root canals today. He's very excited, clearly. I'm excited. Okay, do I sound friendlier now? Okay, the end. Thank you, Sensei. Okay, I'm hungry. There's something about before meals that's very motivating.
It's 7:30 right now.
Hello everyone, I am right now in Guadalajara, Mexico, and this is my first day of my mission trip with my church before I move back to New Jersey. I mean, I never lived in New Jersey, but moving to New Jersey. Anyways, I am a little overwhelmed and a little stressed because I've never been the only dentist on the mission team. So I have all these equipment and then I don't know how to really exactly use them. So I'm about to open every single box. I think these are new equipments. There's like extra machines, like sterilizers. Like it'll probably take some Googling. They're still preparing well, so yes, wish me luck. Here are all the equipments. Exciting times. I just need to figure out how to use it. There's even a curing light, which is really cool. 걱정이 아주 그냥 so many little boxes of little things, forceps. We have a portable X-ray unit, high speeds, autoclave, sensor system somewhere there, all the composite setups. And I am trying to organize this a little bit better. And yeah, hopefully I can figure out where is where what. Wow. Wow. Thank you for being my wonderful assistant for 2 days in a row.
열심히 도울게요.
Good. 자, 장비들 다 있고요. We're gonna go ahead. Please. It's a video. I am back at it again. I'm really grateful for my 1 year in LA, and I think I couldn't have given myself, I think, a better dental boot camp than to start from scratch, go somewhere where people don't really know me, and just really focus on my craft. While I can't say I'm perfect, I definitely think I've grown in my confidence, my skills. I probably could have done this elsewhere, but I chose to come here. And for what it was, I think I got to be exposed to different kinds of people. And I was also very encouraged and inspired. Oh, thank you for having me, guys. Guys, really missed. Thank you for coming all the way to London. Wow, 잘 가요. 그거 비싸서 쓰는 거요.
나도 있어.
더 써.
아무리 화는 났을 수 있니?
What if we run out of time and second chance?